So in this video, we're going to be doing some sort of election prediction thing. This is the FT Polar Polls. So this is based on what was it? Is it three? No, it's not 343, but it's a company. They do a polar polls. The Progressive Voice cites them a lot. I can't quite remember what their name was. It's not 503. It's not. It doesn't matter. Anyways, so basically the momentum is going from Joe Biden slightly, and it's going more into the middle of toss-up states where people are maybe just not sure. So if we actually look at this, these polls are from weeks gone by. This one's from the 24th of November, which is it's like 2 weeks ago. So basically, I do this for radio, but sometimes I miss a week out because it's just not feeling great. But yeah, if we look at these, Biden had a lot of momentum here. Which week was this? It's very unprofessional. Let's have a look. What week is that? The 50th? Is that like the 19th? I think. It's like the 19th or something like that. It'll be up here somewhere. Be one of those days. Biden had a lot of momentum, but you can see slowly kind of fading away from him as I battle through all these. So like a 290 he peaked, 279, that's just completely gone. I'll fix this. I'll fix this later at some point. 279. Now he's at 273 with him winning. All he needed to do was win the leaning state, and he would have won 270 easy. But if we go back here, now he's lost Pennsylvania. So here it says here the crucial state of Pennsylvania slipped back into toss-up category when an election e-poll reduced Mr. Biden's lead in the FT's average of recent polls to just below 5 points. So how this works is toss-up states. If it's within, if no one has a lead of over 5 points, it's classed as a toss-up state here. So that's what it says here. States where the difference in polls between Biden and Trump is less than 5 percentage points are classified as toss-up. So if it's below 5 in the average, it's a toss-up. So here you got Texas, Florida, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and North Carolina, Arizona, and I think that's Iowa at 6, Nevada at 6, and those two are Maine, and I don't know what the NE is. I'm not very good at US abbreviations, but yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, it's the momentum is falling from Joe Biden, but I still think Joe Biden is going to win. There is a chance that Trump will announce an early victory. Let's see if I can find it. So yeah, the Red Mirage. Trump, if the states are looking good, if he's winning, what he'll do is he just call early victory and just say, look, I don't know what's going on. Clearly, something very strange is happening in these states where I was winning, and now I am losing. The Democrats and Antifa. I don't know how good a Trump impression that is, but yeah. But I think Biden's going to win. I don't know about how many points. I think it's going to be around probably about 300 mark at most. I think there's going to be a lot of shenanigans in a lot of these states. We've just seen recently a federal judge has ordered the US Postal Service on Sunday. That was Sunday just gone. Yes, that was Sunday just gone. The 1st of November. To take extraordinary measures to ensure mail ballots arrive on time. So here you can see Louis DeJoy appointed. That's when Louis DeJoy started doing his tomfoolery, and now he had to reverse the change it. But you can still see here the mail is not being delivered on time. So on-time rates for first-class delivery. So in the UK, first-class delivery normally it will go within 1 or 2 days at most. It's very rare it takes 3 days. I've never had first-class delivery that takes 3 days. So depending on the level of tomfoolery, I think Biden has got this. I'd rather see Joe Biden win because, you can't. A guy like Trump is just going to do monumental damage. This is something that I'm going to be talking about with Ellis. We're going to record the podcast on Friday. Hopefully, it'll be out by Monday. There's going to be monumental damage done by Trump if he gets another 4 years. Especially considering what he's done now. He's had, multiple 3 Supreme Court picks. Who knows? Maybe Clarence Thomas will retire, then he'll get 4th. He's got a load of federal judges in place. And that's one of the bits of damage he's done. He's deregulated massive amounts, so pollution is allowed. Trump's trade war, where farmers have committed suicide because their farms aren't viable anymore, and Trump's despite giving them funding, which is more socialism, it's not enough, and stimulus checks are being delayed because of people like Mitch McConnell. So that means that the Democrats have to win back the Senate. They have to win it. for any chance for any kind of recovery to happen. So that's why I'd rather see Joe Biden win it. I don't like him very much. I think he is, in the UK, we would call him he would be a conservative, and he'd be not a mega right-wing conservative, but he would be on the right side of the party. If the Conservative Party, if you say they're centre-right to right-wing, he would probably be on the far right of that party, purely because economically he is very conservative. If you look at it on a European model, in an American model, he's very centristy, but in the European model, he's very right-wing. And this is one of the reasons why Trump has to go. Trump rallies may be responsible for an estimated 700 COVID deaths. So this isn't just the rally goers. This is people who have picked it up from people who have gone to the rally. And so this is another reason why he needs to go. He's so irresponsible. He's a super spreader. He's done multiple events where people have died and caught the coronavirus. Herman Cain died because he went to a Trump rally, most likely. And Joe Biden's not the guy. I wanted Bernie Sanders. I think that would have been a big statement, having a guy who's a lefty in charge of the USA. But that didn't happen. But go out and vote. Make your voice heard. I had the chance, I think, to vote in the 2015 election in the UK. I didn't, because I thought Ed Miliband and David Cameron were pretty similar. I was wrong. I was stupid. I don't regret admitting that. I voted in the 2017 election. I voted in the 2019 election. Both losses. All three were losses, in fairness. But if you haven't voted yet, what are you waiting for?
Do it! Just do it!
So you can beat the party. You're not going to get the party you want, but my advice to people in the US is get involved in primaries. If you want to see real change, get involved in primaries. That's where you're going to help get more people like AOC, Jamal Bowman, all those kind of characters. Unless you get involved in primaries, you will never ascend like Sheila Booth does in this video. You'll never reach that level, because if you do not get involved in primaries, that's where real change can happen. You'll be stuck with centrists and corporate Democrats. You'll get people like Amy McGrath, who's like, "Oh, I'm a Trump Democrat." Ooh. What does that mean, you idiot? And Mitch McConnell's going to win because she's stupid. But I've talked long enough. If you haven't voted yet, mask up, put some gloves on, go vote. Even if you're a Trump tard, go vote. Get your voice heard. Vote down ballot. And there's nothing more to say. I think, to conclude, I think Joe Biden's going to win. Probably by, 300 electoral college votes, or depending how the math works. I reckon he'll probably take back Pennsylvania. I reckon he'll take back Pennsylvania, but you can see Trump doing rallies, and I don't know if his rallies are coinciding with the states that he's winning back. But Biden's the bunker boy strategy is not working, because Biden isn't good enough. He hasn't got the energy that Trump has. Regardless of what you think of him, the man has a lot of energy for a guy his age in these rallies. He feeds off the audience, and that's something you don't see from certain politicians, where they don't have that kind of charisma or anything like that. Hillary Clinton didn't. Joe Biden doesn't. Bernie Sanders did. And if Biden manages to mess this up, I can honestly say, hand on heart, Bernie would have won again. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Vote Biden. Vote down ballot. And, soon as the next elections come in the US, which I know they come thick and fast because you have ones every few years for different seats and stuff, get involved in the primaries. Honestly, get involved. Do not leave the party. Get involved in the primaries. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.